Good morning and a pleasant welcome to Sky Morning Live on Sky 107.1. Today is the 16th day of January 2025. My name is Matthias Labindi, welcoming you on this program. It's always a great thing to wake up, be counted among the living whenever you have that opportunity. Just say thank you, God, or thank you to whatever you believe in. It will be important for us, some of us who are Christians, who believe in the creator of the architectural universe. So we say thank you, God, for all that he continues to do for us. Welcome to it. You know, there's a famous guy in the world, all right? A very famous basketball player or a basketballer. One day he was asked about the motivation behind his success, and that person is Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan said, I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I have been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I have failed over and over again in my life. And that's why I win. To many people that think that when others are failing, it means that they are failures. For some of them who characterize people who fail at a certain point of their lives as failures, they are the real failures, because for them, they're not even trying. For them, they're not even waking up to try anything. They're not trying anything. As far as they know, they are there. Once they wake up in the morning, they're not taking any risk. They're not engaging. They're not challenging themselves. Everything is okay for them. For those of you who wake up every time and you know there are difficulties, you have challenges along the way, on your way up to achieving your goals, there are too many things that continue to serve as stumbling block. But you know what? You wake up with a beaming smile and say, no problem. I will go. I will do it. I have a purpose. The people that I am sacrificing for, the people around me that I am, committed to, that I'm sacrificing for, they may not see my effort now. In fact, I don't think they will ever recognize my effort and appreciate me for my contribution towards whatever dream of theirs that we all are contributing to make it come to life or to keep it alive. But I believe in myself. I just believe that one day, just one of these days, I will certainly wake up and greatness will find me because of my honesty in sacrificing and putting in the time to be the best I can be. So Michael Jordan said, because of the many failures that accompany his life, that's why he succeeded. What about you? You refuse to fail. You refuse to wake up and try something. Good morning. Yesterday we failed. Tuesday we failed. We couldn't do it. We tried, but it couldn't work. Yesterday we failed again. We woke up, we put in the time, we put in the effort, we came here, we sat down, we introduced the program, 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes in the introduction. My producer is pretty seated. I could see sleeping his eyes and thing. But guess what? We failed to do the show because we got interrupted by power outage. We failed. But we do not consider ourselves as failures. There is some of you who sit down. You only see the flaws in others. You no longer want to wake up and ask yourself the hard questions. What effort am I putting in this life? How am I contributing to transforming my life from this level to another level? But good morning, folks. My name is Matthias Labindi, and today is the 16th day of January 2025. Welcome to it. We have a couple of things to talk about. Too many things to talk about. In fact, yesterday we wanted to have mentioned a lot about some of the happenings in Liberia, but unfortunately we could not go into discussing anything because, like I said, of the situation that we encounter. But welcome to the program. Yeah, this morning we're going to have a very good time together. Stay with us. Do not touch the dial. We are going to go for a break. That is to take the Voice of America 5 minutes of news. But before that, I just want to let you know that there are a couple of things. If you're not aware already, I just want to let you know that the President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency President Joseph Yuma Boakai, has suspended for time indefinite the chairperson of the National Elections Commission. We're going to look at that as well. Nimba County, in fact, the entire country. This morning I was joking my fiance that perhaps it is because of the ceremonies leading to the burial of Prince Johnson that we are experiencing rain in January, and we laughed about it. Yes, Prince Johnson's burial ceremony is ongoing. In fact, the Nimbayans, they've taken seize of their of the remains of their kingsman in person of Senator Prince Yomi Johnson. That process is ongoing. We also have this statement from a quote from the a quote from the from the New Dawn newspaper, quoting the current vice president, where he said that the late senator of Nimba County, Prince Yomi Johnson, promised to make him president of the Republic of Liberia. We are only going to look at the quotes, all right, the quotes therein, so that to understand what exactly the vice president is saying. There are a couple of other things to talk about in a country, and you two are going to have your opportunity. The Speaker of the House of Representatives, Speaker Richard Nangbe Kung, said that there is a need for us to look at the need of collaborating with our regional partners. I couldn't agree more with him. Because listen, if you sit down in your office as speaker from the comfort of your office and say, all right, all is rare, all is okay with me, I'm not going to, I need not bother myself with all of these challenges that accompany all these major things happening out there. I'm not going to talk a lot. I'm just going to sit down at my Capitol building office and then just do the talking and just make sure that I grow my ambition, maybe to subsequently become president of the Republic of Liberia without reaching out to our regional bodies. That may be a problem, because there will come a time when Liberia would need, the nations, other nationals, to ensure that, we do the right thing in ensuring that we give representation at some point in the sub-region. That may be a problem for you. So yes, the current speaker Richard Nangbe Kung, is concerned about that. He's concerned about the need for us to collaborate with our regional bodies in ensuring that there is this partnership, there is this mutuality in doing business in Liberia. The Public Works Ministry, Minister Giddens, is very firm on enforcing zoning laws in the country. Let's join the VOA. We'll come back. We'll continue more on the program.
I am VOA's Tommy McNeil with your worldwide news update. Ongoing mediation by Qatar, Egypt, and the United States has finally resulted in a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas.
President Biden welcomed the deal.
The deal is structured in 3 phases. Phase 1 will last 6 weeks. It includes a full and complete ceasefire, withdrawal of Israeli forces from all the populated areas of Gaza, and the release of a number of hostages held by Hamas, including women and elderly and the wounded. And I'm proud to say Americans will be part of that hostage release in phase one as well.
On the streets of Gaza, Palestinians celebrated the ceasefire, which will end the fighting for 42 days, see the release of dozens of Israeli hostages and hundreds of Palestinian prisoners, and give more humanitarian aid to the people of Gaza who have been suffering a humanitarian crisis. Linda Gradstein, VOA News, Jerusalem.
Meanwhile, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said Thursday that Hamas has backtracked on an earlier understanding of the ceasefire agreement. He said that Hamas was objecting to a part of the agreement that gave Israel the ability to veto the release of certain Palestinian prisoners. AP correspondent Julie Walker reports in Los Angeles officials again defending themselves in the wake of last week's wildfire response.
With thousands left homeless from the devastating California wildfires still raging and more than 24 deaths, officials are left defending last week's response. LA City Fire Chief Kristen Crowley.
We followed the system. We surged where we could surge.
Crowley under fire for not doubling the number of firefighters on duty last Tuesday as the winds picked up and having only 5 of more than 40 engines deployed, according to internal records obtained by the Los Angeles Times. Crowley says they're studying the response to determine how the department can do better in the future. I'm Julie Walker.
This is VOA News.